Okay. We are going. We are live. All right. So, hello everybody. DV Digital Hero here, and basically we're going to be doing something a little bit different. All right. So as we can see by the, I probably have mouse footage here, so I'll probably try to get rid of it if I can remember. But we have, this is an older video I made back in 2020 when I got sick. I made this because I wanted to play this and like two other games. I'll probably be doing at least one of the other games. One of the games I did recording of actually already got uploaded to this a long while back. Although because of how I like things actually went, I'm not exactly the proudest of that one, but what can you do when technology hates me? So, it's whatever. Anyway. So basically what's going to happen here is that, and I'll go ahead and start the video. And just try to get the mouse off screen. Alright, and it's, thank you. Okay. So basically, I'll turn this up just a smidge so we can hear it. This game's got good music. Basically what happened is that, I was sick back in 2020, and I lost my voice, but I still wanted to record some stuff because I wanted to feel productive that day. So I did. I recorded like 3 games. This, another Batman game, and Maximum Carnage. As I said, I did Maximum Carnage with a couple friends who wanted to join me for commentary. But I never got around to getting commentary for this and the other one. I was trying to find other people to help me with this, but it's alright. Just gonna do this solo and see what happens. So this is Batman for the Genesis, based on the original movie. The citizens of Gotham are gearing up for the 200th anniversary festival. Head of the crime syndicate, Carl Grissom, and his right-hand man, Jack Napier, don't see eye to eye. Because of their differences, Grissom sets up Jack Napier by notifying the police that there's a break-in at the Axis Chemical Factory. Batman arrives on the scene to help the police apprehend Napier. As Napier tries to escape, he accidentally falls into a vat of liquid waste. The Cape Crusader departs, and Napier is nowhere to be found. Still alive, Jake's appearance has been altered dramatically. His flesh was bleached bone white, hair color seaweed green, cheeks torn and puckered, and his mouth twisted in a hideous grin. Jack's altered persona emerges as the Joker. His first dirty deed is to do in Grissom. Next, the Joker tries to bring Gotham City to its knees by poisoning the people with the DDID nerve gas. However, Batman is wise to the Joker's scheme and finds the antidote to DDID gas. The Joker is furious because his plot foils and swears vengeance against Batman. Shortly thereafter, Bruce Wayne figures out the jerk Napier, the Joker, was the one who gunned down his parents when he was young. As the Batman, Bruce vows to put a stop to the Joker. Once again, Batman stops the Joker from creating havoc during the Gotham City Festival and trails him to the cathedral for the final battle. That is the entire plot of the movie. That is just straight up the entire plot of the movie. Right there. And I gave myself 7 lives here because if you play an older game, you just want to give yourself maximum lives. I'm trying to just a smidge more. But anyway, this is Batman for the Genesis. So, sorry. You can probably see when I'm doing that, so that's why I have to apologize. You're Batman, you can throw batarangs, you have a very limited number of them. It's basically how I would describe this game to myself if I was a kid. Is at least this first part kind of feels like Kung Fu, where you just got bad guys just coming from everywhere. You just gotta hit them once or twice, but it's kind of like a side-scrolling beat-em-up style game, where you just beat up goons and do some basic platforming. The platforming gets a little bit complicated as the game progresses, This first level is just super basic, though. It's literally just a straight line where you just walk down the street going, I'm Batman. I'm Batman doing Batman things. It's goon, you know I'm Batman. They're gonna punch you because I'm Batman. Get some batarangs. Do Batman dance. Punch that guy one more time, thinking it was healthier probably. Oh, the healthier, that's right. Just got punch a man. If you have the batarangs, you basically just kind of wreck this guy. The only time it's dangerous is when you run out of batarangs. And it's like, oh no, I'm out of batarangs. Now I have to show him Batman by kicking his kneecap. Oh shit, I lost 2 health to that attack. I better get my health back because I'm Batman. Batman needs his health for being Batman. Oh gosh. I jump on top of you, you are a Goomba Man. Oh crap. I'm gonna lose my first life to this guy. Alright, I should be fine now. There we go. I Goomba'd him. And apparently teabagged him. This is like I said, this video is from 2 years ago. I honestly have no idea what happens. But I'm still adding this to the games to beat for this year project. Because I never uploaded it, but I do have the full footage of the whole game. This is when you're going to have to learn, hey, you can platform. And here's how platforming works. It's weird. I think you have to like jump at the top of your jump again in order to do that cool flip that actually gives you some distance. You have to hit up and I think jump to do this. I cannot actually tell you the controls at the moment because it's been like a hot minute. Yeah, okay, you can duck under that guy. Like he was where he's ducking, I almost was worried that you couldn't there for a second. I actually had this game as a kid, so I played it a bunch and actually beat it on the Genesis, I think, one time. Thinking I did. Not super difficult, but it can be tricky. But it's got some kick-ass music because it's from Sunsoft. Love the music. Do 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 do. Batman doing Batman dance on a conveyor belt. Yeah, I'm Batman now. A turret now. Ow, he shot me. Stupid thing, and I couldn't even punch him. I'm Batman. Okay. Here we go. More batarangs. I think we absolutely need one by the end of this. Or more or less, just better to have one. You jump here, jump on this tiny thing, and do that. And for you to shoot, at least the turret doesn't turn around. You gotta hurry. I think I might have screwed up. I screwed up. Ooh, and that's what's bad about dying in this. Is you die, you lose your extra health and your extra batarangs. So that sucks. Oh my gosh, the thing just destroyed me. What the hell? That's some bullshit. I don't even know how much damage it did. I had a full health, like a full half health bar. What the hell? Freaking just got decimated. I'm just leave that rocket launcher guy there. He's not bothering anybody. Ow. I've lost 3 lives to this level. Great. Okay, I got killed by the things at the bottom there. Alright, finally. I punched him. Finally. And I forgot you could just literally punch him. So the reason that the game just gives you the entire plot I did that just in case, but that was a bad. Oh, I was so pissed off with what happened, so I just decided to load what happened. Okay, that's what happened. I was not happy with that run. I mean, fair enough. Right now I didn't look like I was very happy with that run. I was actually asking on my Discord today if I should use these for the challenge, and also if I should do a stream of this or just do these and just make some commentary and just add this as stuff. And if people want, I mean, I got my Discord link below and everything. You can join in and on the discussion to actually figure out if, like, you want to, like, if I, like, should do more games where I just, like, record them, maybe record them more actually live, I guess, without, oh, if I record them live, I mean, just record the commentary and the thing at the same time, instead of, like, what I'm doing here, where I have a couple videos I need to get because of that. I'm also going to probably record the voice for it. I didn't even realize I save stated there. I think I'm doing this because the game has a limited number of continues. I think that's my big thing of reason I'm doing this. I think the game has a limited number of continues, which again is an issue of something that I literally have like a lot of issues with when it comes to G-zones. I did like freaking 5 of my hits of damage. That's good as this health bar of mine. Jeezums. I don't understand what happened. I don't even understand what happened there. Let's be real. Okay, that was just not even cool. I think I was frozen during that part. Right here, I think I've just like got to the point of like I don't necessarily care too much. As long as I do better than I did last time. Okay, I'm up here. So I can punch him. Oh, that was... Yeah. Yeah, no, I was not happy with that. Not at all. Freaking dying after killing the boss. Go me. Do not need to waste lives. See, okay. In the last game that I just literally uploaded, because I just literally uploaded today, and it just got done uploading by the time I started doing this. Like, the thing I thought was cool is literally the game has a super difficult challenge where the enemies can actually just like wreck your shit and everything. But the key factor here was that the game had literally like infinite continues. Like this game, every time you died, you got kicked back to a previous checkpoint or something, but you didn't have lives and you didn't have continues. You just, every time you died, you just got sent back to the checkpoint. I think that'd probably be fine. Like, lives can be alright sometimes if, say, like, maybe in a situation like this where it's like honestly, and I haven't played this game in a long time, but I do feel like this game had limited continues. Otherwise, I probably would have beat it even sooner. And this is just a situation where I got frustrated. Which, again, as a kid, I got frustrated at a lot of games because they were difficult. It's just stupid. I got fed up there. It was like, okay, I literally can't move with these guys literally just right out of distance. Oh yeah, Axeman. It's like, I had nothing against, like, hard games. Like, that was dumb. Oh, that was even dumber. Again, a lot of things, another problem with a lot of old games, too, is just the fact that they don't explain, like, the controls and stuff. Everybody harps on, like, tutorials nowadays. I don't see why, because I think they're absolutely essential. Like, tutorials to me, I get it. Like, oh no, they're hand-holdy. It's like, look, I'd rather the game hold my hand a little bit too much than literally just be like, yeah, we're not going to explain anything to you. You just got to figure it all out yourself. It's like, yeah, sure, there's a bit of, like, oh yeah, I could, like, figure it out myself and figure out this and all this stuff. There's a bit of, like, oh, cool, I figured out something that, like, the game didn't necessarily teach me on my own. It's like, yeah, there's coolness in that. But there's, like, a bit of, like, BS to that logic, too. Like, okay, I could do this the whole time. Oh, this changes literally every bit of my strategy. If I knew I could do this. My strategy wasn't including this particular weird move that I didn't know I had. But yeah. And the whole reason that I brought this up to begin with this particular game is because of that weird double jump. And even the grapple hook. Like, it's not really explained. And it's clunky. Like, let's also get that out of the way. The weird double jump's kind of clunky. But at the same time, I grew up with this game, so I got used to the thing. Bat, bat, dance, bat, to bat, dance, bat, bat, dance, bat, to bat, dance. Doing bat dance. I can't hit you in the shin. Why? There we go. Punching your shin. Elevator up for punching shins. I'm going to die and lose all these batarangs. It's going to be so sad. I think you have like a battering button. That chandelier's gonna fall. I'm gonna die. Okay, that one didn't fall. The realization that I should probably use as many of these as I can to try to get to that health right there. Damn it! I'm Batman. I'm pissed off, Batman. I'm so pissed off I'm just gonna run off the screen. No. You guys are not allowed to be here. We got mid-boss here. Swordman. Deadman. Now for the actual boss. Guy with a radio. So I can just shoot off screen until I run out of batarangs. Then the real fight begins, and then everything gets hard. So this game tried to be an arcade game with the lives. Damn it, I'm out of batarangs. Batman. Got him. Whoosh. Grapple away. Now for one of the two of the really cool stages. I don't know if I've actually said this in a thing for this challenge yet, but I absolutely love when the game changes modes on you mid-game to just do something else for a hot minute. Like this. Like, just change the gameplay As long as the gameplay is either simple or they give you a tutorial for it real quick. Or just changing the gameplay to something else that's a little bit different. I love when games do this. Oh, this one has a checkpoint system, of course. I think it actually still basically pop back exactly where you were, but still. It's like a moment where you get to kind of feel a mix of both, like, awesome and, like, just a change of pace. As long as it's done right. Like, I love vehicle sections and, like, games like this because it just, like, in old school games, I love vehicle sections because it usually turns into, like, a side-scrolling shooter, and I love side-scrolling shooters. Like, for this series, I definitely need to do, like, the Gradius series. Like, that is a must I should do for this series. Because I love the Gradius games. And any other kind of, like, side-scrolling shooter shmup style game. Probably do the ones on the Switch first, and then I'll do the other ones. I guess we'll probably see here if when you run out of lives, if you have a set number of continues, because that's going to be the whole factor here of why I'm doing this in the first place. I almost think halfway through, I think I figure out, like, it's not, but it's still, like, a huge detriment to lose continues, but I honestly couldn't tell you because games like this also like to hide the fact that there's a set number of continues, and those are the worst. Like, if a game says there's 3 continues, that's one thing. If a game says continue, end, and doesn't actually tell you if there's like a set number of continues, and it's like, oh, maybe I have actually infinite continues, because again, some games did. So it's not out of the realm of thinking that, hey, maybe the game has infinite continues. And as a kid, it's like, you just don't know. I mean, I was really pissed off at an old game called Silver Surfer for basically something like that. Actually kind of having fun with the game, actually making a little bit of progress here and there. And then, next thing I know, I'm back at the title screen. Let's see, it just says continue end. I don't know if it has infinite continues. So, I think there's a point where I probably load state. Yep. If the game had the equivalent of infinite continues, if it doesn't, I don't know. But if it does, then yeah, I probably should just use the continues, like, as probably. But when you're playing this, and you haven't played it for years, and part of your brain is saying, yeah, this game has limited continues, and you just have to get really good at it one day to beat it. Which is like, okay, I probably don't mind. Like, part of me is like, yeah, sure, get good to beat the game, sure. But, like, no. Like, okay, maybe to, like, get past, like, the final challenges, you need to get good at the game. Sure. I can accept that. But I can't accept that if that's the case when the final challenges is locked by having to redo most of the game again. So, if this game has infinite continues, well, my bad. I should just use the continue process. I think something happened here. Let's just jump ahead. Okay. Alright, there we go. Actually, is that... Alright, you know what? There we go. I mean, we're not missing much. We've already seen the stage, like, literally just a moment ago, so it's not like we're missing too much. Yeah, this stage is awesome. Get to drive the Batmobile. You have 5 missiles. They work just like the Batarangs, except they basically tear through heavy armored vehicles like that one, which is really nice. So your basic bullets will just tear through the regular vehicles. Another thing is that, like, if you had the infinite continues, then yeah, it could be like, oh yeah, if you want a better score to beat the game with, then you have to beat the whole game under one continue, and yeah, that right there would be a like fantastic method of like, oh yeah, sure, get better at the game to get a better score. Sure, logic is sound, but yeah, just overall, it's frustrating when you can't like. It's just frustrating as a kid when you can't beat a game just because the game just kicked you out of it. Well, I'll do the whole game again, and you're just like, no, I don't really want to do the entire game again right now. I just kind of did it. Also, I love this level, but I have to complain. There's only 2 hearts at the very beginning of this stage. There are no more heart power-ups for the whole stage. That's kind of ridiculous whenever they can kill you in 2 hits. Oh, the Batmobile will be tougher than that. Come on. It's the Batmobile. And here we go. Back to the boss again. I almost destroyed the boss in 1 shot last time. Here. There we go. That's all I had to do. And we're up to the next stage now. Mimes. No, music in this game is great though. Like, this is like the kind of music I would just love to listen to as a kid to get pumped up for playing through video games. Like, this is like the reason that as a kid, video games kept me like invested. Like, right here. We're going to hear the music and see what the next stage had with music. I think I probably let myself die there for the to use the continue because yeah. It's my score reset. Oh yeah, the score reset. So yeah, if you want the highest score, which is usually pointless, unless I hate score as well, but I think score is a better resource if it has something else behind it, like either experience points or like something to kind of give it some use to it. Or like a buying mechanic. Okay, apparently I didn't take no damage there. Ow, okay. Just taking damage everywhere. This level kind of sucks because the way these guys are on these platforms. Let's be real. I know we got flame dudes and yeah, we're just gonna skip that. Skipping all that. Alright, we're on the other side of the street. And now we're at the boss, which is do with 2 swords. I think his gimmick is you have to shoot him in the back. Or hit him in the back, usually. I think you slightly punch him normally. Alright, I get the health. Looking at shit so far. But like if he's charging at you, you can't really hit him with the batarangs. Which sucks. Alright, he's almost dead. Come on. Come on, pass self. I hit him like literally one more time. Of course, I was about to say that like before the last hit, but He still only had like 1 hit point left, but now he has like probably just a half a hit point. Yeah, there he goes. He's down. Woo. And now we're into another vehicle stage. Yeah. Do the same song from 5 seconds ago. We're doing it again, yeah, because it's another vehicle stage. And I reset it because I died immediately, and that kind of sucked. Batman. I love like the absurdity of like the bad guy just having this many like henchmen that are literally willing to just do all this stuff. But yeah, seriously, the beginning of this game told the entire story. There's no cutscenes between levels, which sucks. But it's also just kind of like, you know, whatever. It's Batman. Na Batman. But yeah, like literally the villains having this many, like this much money and this much like tools and stuff. It's like, this is ridiculous but awesome at the same time. It's like, yes, this makes little sense, but at the same time, it's fun as hell. Also, that was the stage. Also, here's the last level of the game. Oh shit. I apologize. The HUD's been kind of covered by the dang timestamp this whole time. Jeez. I am such a klutz. I do apologize. I'm doing this in one take. And apparently something else popped up. Okay, there we go. Perfect. That's the exact moment of the unpause. I had to see what that was all about. I had to skip that. Probably what happened is I recorded this back when I was technically living with my parents between the breakup with my ex. So that was brilliant. Of course, that's what those spikes are there for, just to kind of catch you on a weird jump angle. But I was living with my parents during the breakup because of, well, I had a place to stay at the moment. So my mom had this very bad habit of just being like, hey, I'm just going to walk in and like technically not only my mom, but also my dad, like both, just like no care of like, I don't care what you're doing, I'm just gonna walk right in. It's like, cool, that's great. Right. I'm busy. I'm recording. Like, I could be doing other things too, but you know, so like literally just barge in. Got batteries now. Damn. I mean, it's cool that you get to basically pop back exactly where you was. Well, that's good. But I remember this stage also being a pain. Maybe, again, it's not a situation where you had limited continues. Just, I got frustrated because this last level kind of sucks. A lot of this last level is basically just a lot of like, hey, let's just refight bosses from previous stages. Especially this jerk. The one where in the first level you literally had like 10 batteries to deal with him and now you had nothing. Self-take to continue right here. I think I am. That's why I moved to a different save state. Yeah, there we go. The reason I say take the continue is because I have more lives. But yeah. So that was very annoying. But it's also the place where I actually felt like I could actually begin my streaming stuff, because as much as that was annoying, they at least had internet that existed, unlike my place, which is technically why my YouTube channel kind of went dead for like a long while. When I was still with my ex. It's because every place we just basically never had internet. So what are we going to do? Like, the options we had were either use the library internet to upload, or like something like that. And this is technically a thing, is I had a bunch of games that we had done, but I can't upload them because we lost them. And same with like the games that were in the middle, like projects that we were in the middle of on this thing. Lost the footage for them. So I'll probably wait till better living conditions than here, because even though this is a nice place-ish, I mean, at least it's nice in the way of like, oh yeah, it's a place, I don't have to worry about people walking in on me, mostly, and stuff of that nature. It's just the internet's like shitty, like 80% of the time, which is why I haven't streamed that much these last couple of years. I like how these guys do a little jig, by the way, on those rocks. Brilliant. I'm doing it again. Shoot. I got too invested in the video, I forget about that. So I had to freaking fix the thing again. I had to skip a part, so yeah. Beat this guy by Koopa stomping on him. Invincibility frames for the win. The lack of health in this game is kind of annoying, and I literally hate the fact that you start off half health. What's even the point of that? It's like, okay, whatever the rest of it, but what's literally the point of starting off with half health? Like, I literally had that complaint with another game I plan to go through one day. Castlevania, Lord of Shadow. And that game has the same problem. On the higher difficulties, the only thing they really change is you start off with like half health or quarter health or no health, but your health bar doesn't necessarily change. Your overall health is still the same, but if you could get to like water, like it's fine, but like any time between those segments where you're near water, nah, you're dead. So that's the only thing that changes between it. It's like, what's even the point? Beat this guy's knee. Death to the knee. I think it's a boombox dude again. Oh no, it's the boss from literally the stage we just did. The Skies Over Gotham stage is so short, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I figured out this guy's pattern. Get to one end and then just start punching him. You can't do nothing against this technique. I'm gonna get you. My head. I'll get you. There, my head. It's like, I like challenging segments in video games, but I hate it when, like, depending on the design around it, how it's challenging. Is basically what I'm saying. Like Rayman Legends, even though it's not necessarily a hard game, in most cases, it's actually kind of tricky in some parts, but overall, it's not a hard game. It's like, yeah, but that game, literally, you have infinite lives, and yeah, but also the parts that are like at the very end, like the Dark Rayman chases, oh, those suck. Those suck a lot. Those are like super difficult. But again, you do this whole section with like no health, basically. Doing the block dance. Great. Here's Boombox. The sucky part is that I don't have no battery to start with. Because I'm pretty sure it's a boombox. It could also be a cinder. I'm pretty sure it's a boombox. My free damage just flew away. Yeah, so they just put you in a situation where they give you no power, no nothing, and expect you to basically do a whole boss gauntlet with your set number of lives. But keep in mind, if you just started with the default and didn't change them in the options menu, which maybe as a kid I sometimes forget to do, so it makes some of these sections a little bit more harder. Alright, this might have been a... Yeah, this was a... I did that for the state. I paused for the state. I think this is like the final part of the level. Yeah, I can't get up there at all. The game is designed to say, hey, you need to go next to this obvious explosive. Potentially taking damage. Also, if you do a grapple up that one, you get hit by spikes. You know, obstacles you can't see. It's real fun. Again, yeah, like, I was like, that Kunio, the River City Ransom Zero. And I can prove the fact that that game basically does that the whole, even in like the original version too. So, like, that game, brilliant because you didn't have to do anything. You didn't, like, every time you died, you advance. You just had to basically deal with, what am I trying to say? Oh, you just had to like redo the room that you were just in, which could kill you. A lot of the rooms in that game could kill you and make you have to restart, which is what took us so long when we played the game in the first place. But like, that's like good difficult. Okay, what the heck? And that's just how that recorded. No, this is apparently how that recorded. Cool. Thanks, computer. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it again. I don't want the next video. I want just to get the dang things out of the way. This section sucks, by the way. Just let that out there. I thought I could just play this game again and probably do better than I did here. But before I did that, I'd need to make sure that it was infinite continues. Because I would not want to try to... Because I'd probably be doing pretty much the same stuff here if it was like limited continues. Oh, that's fun. I was like, yes, please, health. Okay. Or put 2 health power-ups like that close to each other. What the heck? I'm gonna go get it because I need it now, but that doesn't explain why it's there. So this trap sucks. We're literally here at the final boss. Shadows! Got like all types of weird ass powers. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the power to dodge batarangs, so he's dead, and that's the game. Joker slammed down to the ground from the top stair of the cathedral. Now Joker looks dizzy with his face ice cold, yet his teeth. His teeth stuck out, his eyes directly aimless toward the star-sparkling night sky. Okay. There we go. You don't have time to read that. Jeez. And the credits roll on this corpse. Hurrah! That's the game. Let's see. Got like 2 minutes left here before just the credits. Really beat him with just the fact that I had an extra life. He had like all these really powerful moves. So if you just got like wrecked on the way up there, you know, I technically was getting wrecked on the way up there. But I still made it with at least a couple lives. You just have a couple of lives against this guy, you can batarang him to death. Kind of a pathetic final boss, not going to lie. Which, like, this dude is technically easier than the boss rush beforehand. I mean, the boss rush beforehand is super tough and makes this level really a pain to get through. And again, if this game has limited continues, that is an obnoxious thing to deal with. So, this was video 1 of the 3 videos that I need to do commentary for. 4 videos, technically. This was a 4th video. Technically, maybe even 5th, but honestly, that whole project might just be scrapped, except for the part where I might actually do it as a, like, single stream. Like a single game stream. The end. And technically, in all honesty, I kind of left a really, really annoying Batman game for last, because it's not even the game we're doing next. The game we're doing next is a weird one. Presented by Sunsoft. People who make decent quality games. Like, I wouldn't call them the best, but they were decent. Like, Konami and Capcom were the masters of the 2D. Again, Mega Man X has infinite continuum first. We'll probably have this discussion in the next one. I think the next game does have infinite continuum, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. But I think I still probably save stated a bunch because of reasons. Especially for the final boss. Anyway, that's that video. So I'll see you all next time. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and all that good jazz. Let's see. I think this is probably not working because of reasons. But we can add that game to the list. It's probably good I don't have the list up because I don't know when I'm going to stream next. So literally keep in mind this was streamed the day, or this was recorded the day of the thing being up, like the 14th video being uploaded, the 14th game. So yeah. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Yeah. See y'all next time. The one thing's not working right now, so I don't care. See you guys in the next video. Where we'll be doing another Batman game. You can try to guess what system it's for, so it's whatever. Anyway, bye.